Okay. And we are still here. All right, let's try and think what changed since last time. I think. Well, I'll go over the latest things. I don't whether or not I have them on video or not can be a separate issue, but this is one of the latest things we got done was the stonemasons. So excuse me 1 second. But stonemason's hut was one of the latest things, so now I don't have to deal with a lot of the little frame stuff and cobblestone stuff, which is kind of nice. We got the sawmill up, and that's kind of the same deal. There's a lot of small stuff that I don't have to deal with. He's working away. I got the builder's hut up to level 3 because I needed level 3 to advance anything to level 3. Did I build anything extra over there? I did not. It's going a lot slower now because obviously level 3 is slower, but I don't remember if I had built this one up, but this was one of the last ones and I got it to level 2. This is a house, mostly for the farmer. And then I got the restaurant essentially working. I mean, I guess I don't know if that'll work or if it'll, because I'm not gonna. The cookery has been cooking the fish and the fish meals, or the salmon meals. I don't have a fisher's hut though. I'm using the jigme from ours to get fish, but I did build a little walkway down here, and I have the fishing hut set and ready to build once I get to that point, and that's where the fishing hut will be. And then up here, I think the last thing that I got set was, actually I think it was one of the earlier things, but again I don't remember. But over here will be the Enchanter's Tower. So, and that would be everything. There's some technologies I've gotten. Don't ask me to go through those because I don't remember. I'm thinking when I get a second courier's hut, I may do another subterranean one and have it like underneath in here, or I'm just going to put another one on the outside just right here. And I think that's that. I made a soul gem from occultism, and makes capturing mobs a lot easier. You can capture just about anything in this. In fact, what I did yesterday was I now have a captured fire dragon. I used the gem, and then I dropped the gem on the containment ritual, and now I got dragon in a jar. He doesn't really drop anything because the way they do their drops is a little bit different. So the only thing I get is like if I put him out there as experience gems. So, but I don't really have any place. Like I'm not going to go out and release him right because he's going to immediately attack me. So he's trapped in there forever until I can find a. I don't know, unless I decide I want to find a way to get rid of him. But pretty good trophy because he looks like that, but he also looks like that. See? That's a kind of cool trophy. If I find a good spot to set it, I probably will. And then that's the Necromancer and the Might. And then I went and I got an Ancient Knight. That's from Iron Spells, and forgot the full name of the mod. Iron Spells and Spellbooks. So I grabbed him, and what he gives, he gives a lot of experience, but he also gives netherite scrap. So I get all sorts of netherite scrap, and holy crap. Let's eat all this experience. Let's toss this row. That's the MineColonies compost barrel. They're kind of nice. They half stack of food. A lot of things you can't put in the compost, you can just drop in there. And then get all these. I need to find a way to extract XP from myself and store it somewhere. Because I will die again at some point. I should, I'll throw that back in, or throw that with the restaurant guy. How many do they need? Just one wanted it? And what place is that? Ridge G, okay. I don't know why I always do that backwards. I don't know what... Oh, is he down... No, he isn't. He's over...
Tis a fine morning.
Here, take your... There you go. And then let's take the fish to the restaurant. Or not the restaurant, the cook. There you go, more fish. And then I'm thinking about making the buy rail. I can't have the station here and go all the way to the... Like all the way out here to the residential area. Speaking of, I guess the next residential area I'm going to put down here. Only I'll probably have it a little bit up, so I'll have to build like a little retaining wall or something to make it look decent. Should put some, catch some salmon and put them in there too. I don't think you can breed salmon. I don't know though. Like we got roe. Can I just throw the roe in the water? Man. Go ahead and put that away. And the worst part is I need it to get to level 4 before it'll start using the beef for the steak and whatever. So what I've been doing is I've been taking a lot of these. Not the beef as much, because that's something that will be used. So this stuff can get composted. I don't think there's anything different I can do with the feathers. I can put some of them there until I can get a... I figure I'll only... Oh, I missed that message. He's done. Nice. The best part about a level 3 warehouse is sort. There we go. So now it's all sorted, and it's like... Is it still slowly sorting, or is it... I mean, it says it was sorted, but at least... Oop, went down. Take the axe. Fortune 2 on an axe. I don't... Uh-oh. I guess this is where the, the upgrades go. So now I got some... Shouldn't you be... Wait a minute. Was this the last thing I had to build? Okay. Let's build the enchanters. Wait. How many people do I have? There's one children and... or one child. Those aren't technically there because I don't. The smelter also. Oh, it should be quick. So I'll build the smelter and the enchanter tower. Actually, let's do the smelter first. Because even if I'm not using them, even if I have them. That's the other thing this is good for, is I can see where I need to click, where I need to I don't know why it's staying up, but I'll take it because this works. And this way I won't have to... Oh, that's the... I was worried that I miscalculated and was digging too high. But that's just the overlay. Oh, I think it's staying because I have the wand out. Which, if that's... I mean, this is perfect. Because I don't have to work, because if I use the hammer, it's going to disappear, because it's down to its last durability. I mean, I can make another one, but it's gold, so I don't really... Oh, shoot, that's zinc ore. Okay, well, let's do this. And then... we'll come back to it. Get the bulk part done. Okay, so there's the back. I should probably just turn on my night vision. It actually makes it harder to see. Oop. I'm gonna miss some, of course. Oh, I screwed that up. All right, well. Now I can turn the... Which reminds me, I also need to get the AoE. Yeah, that's fine. For the smelt. So that needs to go. That needs to go. You know what? We're just going to do this. There you go. I don't. Let's see. And bring this back up. All right, so I can take out all that. I can take out that one. I can take out those two. I guess I can start taking down a whole block up there. Go. All right. Um, hello, hello. There it goes. Yeah, I can go one down. Let's do corners first. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's right. What are you looking at, Poppy? Now, I know I'm not going to get every single block. There's going to be blocks that are like up here and everything, but if I get most of it, that's the important part, because then it won't take, you know, half a year for him to build the dang thing. All right. That's all I'm doing. Of course, you need the pickaxe because let's do that so I can pick the rest of this up. And then let's just sleep down here. Okay, and he needs a pickaxe. Let's just make 2 of them. And after that, I shouldn't need to ever do anything for stone again, except for some of the rare stuff that I haven't put recipes in for. No, I should have. Oh well. Like the chiseled stone bricks. Diorite is raw. Polished diorite. I know I got a few extra recipes, and once I upgrade this to 2, I'll have like 10 more. Yeah, so do I put another one in there? Wrong one. Chiseled stone bricks. Rarely use any of those, so that would be a waste. Do I have polished diorite? Learned for him. I do not. You know what? We're gonna do it. I can always just remove them later. And then what was the other one? Chiseled stone? Is that how it's built? Oh wait, does that mean... No. It's too bad. Alright. And I can always just replace those later if I need to. Now, no one can make the crafting table, though. Doop. No one can make. Wait a minute. Did I teach you to make the furnace? I don't even know if you can make the furnace, but no, furnace isn't a big deal either. But let's go use some of my junk stone. Okay, but let's put. Ah, didn't mean to do that. You hold down shift too long, that's what happens. That can go in there. That can go in there. Cobblestone, you can go in there. You can go in there. Doot, 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 doot. Have one stack. Well, technically 2 stacks, but one condensed stack. Take all the cobblestone, if you please. Cinder dust, netherite, salt, I guess, zinc ingots. If I ever decide to do create, which I don't know if I will. I forgot what I was going to do. Wait a minute. Let's see. Furnace, that's right. I might as well carry some of this with me so I can use that. You know, it's the big problem with pretty much any game, even modded games that are kind of open-ended and have a production line and things to produce, is they're very bad about what it looks like at the end. Because like during it, you need to make production to advance to more production. And so it's kind of like, okay, so it's kind of like a self-feeding loop, really, and then you get to the end, and I guess I can just immediately. You get to the end, and then there's nothing to do. You know, you work that hard to get that end production line or whatever. I should put that up there. Damn it. And now there's no reason for it. It's like you chased a circular motion and caught your own tail, so now what do you do? And the real solution is something like fighting a war. Like, take X4, for example. There's a little bit, it's not quite, because it's not focused on like this kind of building, and although, you know, base Minecraft isn't either, the mods are. And the mods are there to help it. So this isn't the best example, but there are a lot of games that do that. It falls into the same issues, but you know, what can you say? It's a mod for a game that was never really designed in that way. So not saying that they couldn't look at it and say, maybe we can fix that, but the point is, with X4, you chase the productions, although it's not really a loop as much as it is very much more of a straight line, but you go through everything you need to get money, to build the station, to get trade loops up running and resource loops and everything, and then you build ships to fight a war, or you sell the ships to the NPCs who fight a war, and they'll lose ships and they'll buy more and stuff. So there's an end goal that isn't just chasing your own tail. Load planks, I could have sworn. I don't have regular ones, okay. And she needs a hoe. Yeah. In a game like this, it's like, where does your production mean? Or not a game, but I suppose a mod like this is it falls into the problem, where does your production go at the end? But like I said, there's a lot of, I guess I'm thinking about squaring that off, because maybe not that, but I definitely want to move this in. Huh, I don't know why I don't have that roaded off. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. Are you guys out of potatoes? Oh, that's because that's an annoyance. I don't know. Like, have him keep a minimum stack of baked potatoes because it's on the menu, but the problem is, actually, we can just look right here. He's automatically just baking all the potatoes, which is weird because I thought it was supposed to be kind of an on-demand kind of thing where like, well, maybe let me check. Maybe it's because I put a minimum stack. It seems kind of like not necessarily a bug, but an oversight.
Someone please fix my housing situation. This is horrible.
But either way, I need to go get more potatoes for the hospital. Because one thought I have on it is, because it's keep a minimum stack, that maybe it's not using that stack to feed people. Or maybe, no, maybe it is. Maybe it has that 64 stack, then it feeds someone a potato, and then it has less than, so it requests another stack, and then it cooks them. But then the everything extra gets shipped back to the storage, and then when someone else comes in, eats a potato, and then it asks for another stack to cook. Maybe that's what's happening. We'll find out. I'll put a couple of these stacks in there, and I'll put some of them directly into the hospital. Actually, I guess it's fine right now because they're asleep. So let's put 2 stacks of potatoes in there. And then I'll put the rest in the hospital so they don't have to worry about if it gets cooked or waiting. Inventory, have some potatoes. And they're still, that should automatically fill up. Yeah. I wonder if I can turn those hat bags off. They're kind of annoying. Like, the problem with those hat bags is they're so prevalent that even if you like them, it doesn't take long for be angry and chasing someone. Oh no, they're just gonna gank him anyways. Good. We don't like his kind around here, Mr. Ending Man. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh well, wasn't that important. All right. I know I left that. I know they can make that, so all that will be made. And then let's go ahead and I should have just used the build options. And this will be all nice and easy. And then I think the biggest problem with housing is it's usually such a pain in the butt to get level 3 that it's better just to build another bed or build another house. This one's not too bad. At least there's nothing weird that I have to go and find. There's a handful of stuff that I'll specifically have to build. But at the same time, I may as well. Because then you get kind of your layout of your colony set a little bit sooner, so it makes it easier to build things and stuff. So good. Okay. Actually not too bad. Do I want it to be that high? See, how high will the back be? To build a kind of a retaining wall there. Let's move it back one at least, and I think I might move it down one. Do I have the space? Oh crap, this is the border, isn't it? Can it fit? Oh, that's like... What about this side? That is outside. By 2 blocks, damn it. I go 2 blocks this way and I'm into the pond. I'm gonna have to move the pond. I think I want it down one. I'm gonna try it anyways, because every once in a while you're able to build like a little bit out. It doesn't happen often, and I don't know why it happens, but nope. Well, shoot. Okay. Well, goodbye, pond. All the way to the back. Very edge of everything. And do I want to lower that one, or do I want to keep that like that? We'll lower it. We'll keep it like that. All right, the retaining wall that I'll have to build won't. Is weird. Kind of like this one. All right. Okay, so upgrading that, they're going to go to the Enchanter's Tower, and then we will go build this one. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I'm going to turn this to shapeless. I don't know what I should build like the supports for the walls out of. Should I do it brick or cobblestone? Oh, this guy's well within. Sorry, trees. Yeah, might as well just take this one out and then they can replant trees. No. What happens if I just put these back? Will they automatically disappear even though that now that I've taken them down and placed them again? I guess we'll find out. I might as well just put all these down, and then when it's done, I'll worry about it. But as far as here, one, yeah. So it's like, do I? Suppose if I'm going to, it's going to look like that, and then put like planks or something. I don't know if you'd use birch though. I mean, imagine how it would look. And there's all sorts of different stone stylings I can use too. I was hoping it would. None of those work very well. Hmm. I think I will use stone of some sort because it just makes sense. Like if it was a wooden building, putting like a wood-looking platform is one thing, and don't get me wrong, it really works. But I just got to figure out what stones I want to use and how. Let's go look. These are the cobblestone. You know what? I'm gonna. Do I have some regular stone in here to look at it? I want to use smooth stone. That's a bit. That's a bit too fancy. I wonder if mossy stone bricks exist. I could use the pillar for obviously the pillars. I'm thinking the stone tiles would actually look pretty good. Let's go give it a little bit of a look. I'm not sure if I'll really get it from one, but thinking is that, yeah, actually I think that will look pretty good. Now the question is, what will I do about the pillar part? I don't know if I'll. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh gosh, wait, no. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Although it would stop here because I wouldn't need to unless I. As a matter of fact, let's just stop it right there. So what was that like? Well, let's just make 20 or so. How are my builders doing? No. Oak, framed oak. Okay, I'll need to teach that to the guy, but he needs stone as well as I. So let's start cooking a lot of stone. This should be my last hurrah of stone cooking, because then literally the person that we're getting to do it is going to start doing it. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I need to go teach oak framed oak planks. Oak framed oak planks. And that should be it, right? Oak planks and oak planks. Oh, did I not? It helps if I actually... I do that a lot. Where I hit this and I think, okay, I'm done because I hit the... Why does it do that? There we go. There we go. That should take it off. Yeah, and but I still need this stone for the stonemason. Oh, what do they need? They need like 90? 80? Well, suppose I can get this to them. They might be able to use it in chunks instead of all at once. This is actually going to be pretty big because that's going to... Like, I almost don't have to touch wood at all. Touch wood. That's outside of the rare things, of course. And occasionally having to reteach them. Then after I get the tower up and that extra one, I'll put another level on the university, because what's the stick? Oxidized, easy, dandelion, not bad, easy enough. I need to get clay. It's all fine. Oh, I have plenty enough for those. I got another bricks yet. I might have to go get some more diorite. Yeah, so this won't be... Okay, there we go. Is there anything I can be researching right now? I guess I could get 64 steak. Nothing really here. Well, until I get that up. Technology. I could do soft shoes. I don't think I need it, but... Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm wrong. I'll still have to cook all that stone because it's the regular smeltery I'm building, not the stone smeltery. Damn it. I don't even really need the smeltery, except to unlock things. I don't really need to unlock this, but I got extra wool and feathers, so I might as well. It was under technology, wasn't it? There we go. And then the 64 steaks too. That also reminds me. Go ahead and take those. Okay. So when the smelter is built, I'll probably just turn it off. How fast can you cook? Oh, yeah. I'll make. I'm I'm just throwing slabs of meat on her chest, and it's cooking. Oh, gentlemen, if you find a wife that you can throw a slab of meat on her chest and it cooks right there, marry her. Wait, did I just say? Oh, never mind. Technology. Okay, so where was that? This was combat, wasn't it? No, it wasn't combat. Civilian. There it is, outpost. Which I'm still a ways off. In fact, I think the most I've ever gotten in a colony was like barely 50. And most of it was just, like half of it was guards. Kick his ass. Kick his ass, Ginter. Yeah. I still need to get those to Mason. Which reminds me, I think it's time that I look at setting up a magic smelter. Now I have to wonder, does it fuel? Okay, smeltable ore. I guess I could just turn off until, where is it? Because I need that, what do you call it? Silk touched iron ore for a technology. It's okay. Let me fix that for you. Like, let's go see. Maybe they have enough now. Because apparently the miners now inherently have Silk Touch to get those blocks. I don't know why. And that's right, I got 3 levels I gotta look at now. I think. Damn it. Guess not. No, I guess. Weird. There's a lot of copper ore. There's the iron ore. Luckily, I don't have to search around for it anymore because it's all organized. Music. Which also means that was an hour, which also means restart.